When it comes to the abs, there are three main functions of the core: to stabilize, to resist rotation, and that forward flexion. Today we're going to go over a few different exercises that exemplify those three qualities. So we're going to start down on the mat in a plank position, which will utilize the stabilizing function of the core. So you're going to be in a plank position here. This is forearm plank. Make sure that your elbows are directly under your shoulders, and you are almost kind of just thinking about driving your elbows toward your toes. That will really make sure you're using your abs to do this exercise rather than just hanging out in your joints. So hold out here for about 30 seconds before moving on. The next exercise we're going into is side plank, and this is both for stability and for anti-rotation. So your shoulders, your hips, and ankles are in one straight line, you're resisting rotation, and you're nice and stable. All right, the next exercise we're going into will focus on that forward flexion. So this one, you're going to be on your back, hands are behind the head, feet are up off the ground, and your knees are bent and right over your hips. You're just going to bring your knees toward your elbows and your elbows toward your knees in that forward flexing position. So here, and then bring it all together, trying to get your shoulder blades up off that mat as you drive your knees toward your elbows and elbows toward your knees. All right, so let's go back to the stability component. This time you're going to be on your back again. Your knees are again going to be starting right over your hips. In fact, imagine that you have a wall coming straight up from your hips and your knees can't come past that wall, all right? Push your low back down to the mat, and you're going to simply just bring one ankle to the ground and then the other in alternating heel taps, keeping your back straight on the ground, keeping your abs nice and stable right here. If you start to feel that low back pop up, make sure that you readjust, push it back down so that your abs are the ones that are doing the work here. All right, for our last exercise that will both comprise of stability as well as anti-rotation, we're going to be back in that plank position, but this time you're going to be in an extended plank. So your arms are extended as if you're going into a push-up, but instead of a push-up, you're going to rotate, bring one heel, touch the ground outside, and then switch. So you're using your core to rotate that trunk of your body, but resist too much rotation here. So twist, tap that ankle, and then switch. You're going to really feel this in your core. I would recommend doing about 10 reps of each of those exercises 3 to 5 times through for a nice, strong, solid, supported core.